Hello again, everybody. Zacatech is here with the final attack line of 2013 for this Monday, December the 30th, 2013. Hope everyone had a great holiday. I know it's been a while since I made a video for the attack line, should I say. You didn't see my attack sports. I'm making this through my laptop today because my computer malfunctioned over the holidays. So I'm recording on this until my computer gets fixed or repaired. Or replaced, should I say. So until then, here's the laptop, and now I get to talk about what I did on my holiday. Got some great gifts for my birthday, not my birthday, but Christmas. A lot of Duck Dynasty things. I don't know if you can see it. Got Duck Dynasty pajamas, a lot of Duck Dynasty things. I'll talk about Duck Dynasty and the recent events concerning it in just a few moments or so. Also got some gift cards, and mostly all Duck Dynasty. And I got the Chromecast. I got Google Chromecast, which is awesome. Awesome. I love that Chromecast. Been using it a lot. Because after Christmas stuff, and of course, besides that, I had a gig. A last minute gig. I had the Jefferson Street Pub show on Monday. The 23rd was the best Monday show that I've ever done at JSP. The best Monday show. It was 2 days before Christmas. It was the best crowd yet. And we're doing Monday night tonight, which could be the last Monday night period. But I was supposed to be off until today, but I had a last-minute gig on Saturday night at Lenny Miller's restaurant in Dryden. A couple booked-in parties were there. We had the first couple parties were more laid back, but then we had a bunch of young people come in, and they were the ones that kind of sparked the party up. When I started off at 7, it was kind of slow at first, but once we got to 9 o'clock, I stayed after it was supposed to be played till 10, and then playing after 10 because the crowd was just so great. They were like singing the songs and doing like a little bit of karaoke style. To a lot of like old Bobby Darin, but then a country broke with Garth Brooks. And I played some new stuff, but they're like, we want country and rock, so that's what broke the ice with Garth Brooks and Freely Idol and Journey and Bon Jovi, Def Leppard, down Luke Bryan, some Butter Chuck, Cruise, go down the line. For a great party on Saturday, I got a New Year's Eve party tomorrow night, and of course JSP tonight, Jefferson Street Pub tonight. Now, besides that, I went to see a concert. On Friday, I saw Styx at Caesars Windsor in Windsor, Canada, and Windsor, Ontario. And it was a rocking show. Styx, for a band from the 70s, their age, they rocked it out. Great show. They opened up with Blue Collar Man. Great way to open up the show, Blue Collar Man. And I was on the floor. There was reserved seating on the floor, and then there was like a pit in front of the stage. And the pit was only open to select people. So I was in my seat for the first couple of songs. They had great. The first 5 songs were great. Blue Collar Man, then Grand Illusion, and Babe, and Fooling Yourself, and Be Your Man. And then the next 5 songs were just deep cuts. And then they opened up the pit to everybody. So I ran up to the pit. As close to the stage as I was like really close to the stage. Got to hear the last couple songs from the pit. Too Much Time in My Hands. Great little classic rock medley by Lawrence McCowan. The guy who replaced Dennis had a full of energy. The band was playful, full of energy. They did Come Sail Away, Walking to Paradise, and of course, Renegade being the last and the best song. And I went to see the Go-Go's last year in the casino too, and I got a pick from the Go-Go show, but I got to get the pick after the show from the guys, from the pit. But this time around, I got a pick from the guy, James J.Y. Young, one of the other guitarists besides Tommy Shaw, who was great. Everybody was great in Styx. He was throwing picks for the night, and he threw a pick that fell below my feet. So, I don't know if you can see that. It's got a little JY pick, and he threw it. So, it wasn't like I got this from the crew after the show. I got this from JY when he threw it, and it landed on my feet. So, it's kind of a lucky catch. They had an outstanding kind of in front of the confetti blaster. When they blasted confetti, when the confetti blasted during Walking to Paradise and also at the end of Renegade, got blasted with confetti. Yes, I have a bag with the confetti. I even got the lid from the people who made it. I even got the lid. So, but it was a fun show. Styx on Friday. Great weekend, Christmas weekend of shopping, gig, and Styx. So that was my Christmas and post-Christmas weekend. Great time with the families on Tuesday and Wednesday. So it was great Christmas week. We were hoping it was the same for you and getting ready for New Year's. Now, on the entertainment news of the week, Ken, starting with your new, should I say, stale #1 movie. Yes, for the third week in a row, The Hobbit withstood the Christmas competition. All the new movies that came out on Christmas Day barely scratched the surface, as the only movie that was new that debuted in the top five was The Wolf of Wall Street. Of course, I'm referring to the big movie with Leonardo DiCaprio. Only made 18 million in 3 days. Single Life of Walter Mitty only made 13. To quote another Ben Stiller movie, Walter Mitty was a bumpity bumpity bum bum bum. Glad Grudge Match bombed. Yeah, that movie sucks like bombs. But the biggest bomb of all was Justin Bieber's speedy movie Believe. So much for his so-called retirement. Anywho, Brian needs to unretire so we can recoup the money lost on Believe without much advertising. So there you go with that. Now, since they've been making Atakline for a while, they report last week's Billboard number ones. So the last number one movie of 2013 is The Hobbit. Remains number one. Will be the last movie of the new year. Last movie of this year, number one. And the last Billboard number ones. So the final Billboard number ones, like the movie number one, it's Stills. For the second week in a row, Beyonce's album is still number one album on the top 200. And for the third week in a row, The Monster by Eminem is rated number one again for the third week on the Hot 100. So those are your final number ones heading into 2014 for number one album, movie, and single for Billboard and the box office. Now, of course, I saw Styx over the weekend, but while I was seeing Styx was on Friday. While I was seeing Styx Friday night in Windsor, in Vegas, Britney Spears, another person I've seen in concert, kicked off her Vegas residency on Friday night with a Piece of Me show. I've seen the reviews, and the reviews are like kind of mixed. You know, they call it a bit of nostalgia for the 90-minute set. I've seen the set list, and I love the set list. She's finally doing old songs again. Finally doing songs like Oops, I Did It Again, Lucky, Stronger, and also You Drive Me Crazy. A lot of older songs she hasn't done in years. Along with current hits like Womanizer, Work Bitch, 3. Good, decent set list. I think it's a good variety of set lists. Great mix of music from all of her eras. But of course, a lot of people saying she was lip singing again. That's what I've heard. I've heard that she, like Las Vegas, Hollywood was defending by saying, oh, she's singing against a backing track. That's how now they're defending the Britney lip singing because of high routines, which includes a lot of flying. And like the last couple of tours I've been reading reviews of, like her position's not there, like her dancing style's not been the same. I saw the circus tour and I kind of saw that she was moving kind of stiffly, but she still got it. You know, she did well. But it's not the same, but still, a lot of people are saying that the Britney Vegas show is more spectacle than it is a lot of young crowds. So I'm glad she did Lucky. And like I said, I've seen the set list and it was like, wow. I wish she did this set list when I saw her in concert. It was a perfect mix of all of her eras. So a lot of young people there, not just young regular residents. The biggest tours. A lot of young stars. Katy Perry, Miley Cyrus, Anna Lambert were among the celebrities seen in the crowd for the first show of Britney Spears' Vegas residency, which is set to go until 2015. So there you go. Britney Spears, Piece of Me, starts off with a bang somewhat. Kind of mixed reviews, but hey, it's pretty Britney bitch. Now, we were in with, of course, the update on the whole Duck Dynasty situation. Now, when I last made Atakline, of course, Phil Robertson was suspended following his anti-gay comments when he was talking from the Bible. A lot of debate about this, but like I said, Phil was talking from the Bible. You know, he's not specifically anti-gay. He was just preaching. He was saying what he preaches because he's a Bible guy. He was saying quotes from the Bible, so a lot of people were defending it. A lot of petitions were signed, and A&E caved in over the weekend by announcing that Duck Dynasty will resume filming with Phil. Phil has been reinstated to Duck Dynasty as the A&E caved in. The A&E said Friday that they would include in future episodes, saying after discussions with Robertson family, as well as consulting with numerous advocacy groups, A&E has decided to resume filming Duck Dynasty later this spring with the entire Robertson family, including Phil. A&E said they will also use this moment to broadcast public service announcements promoting unity, tolerance, and acceptance among all people. Of course, a lot of people were against it. Of course, the Phil supporters are not happy because A&E didn't really say that, oh, we believe in the Bible or whatever. So a lot of people maybe, and of course, people hate A&E for making the decision. Of course, specifically, glad for saying that they would take profit over what's right because they want to make money with all the Robertson family involved. So, because I thought after Robertson said that they were not going without Phil, you know, a lot of heck break loose. But like I said, Phil has been reinstated to the show. Of course, the new season of Duck Dynasty will air as scheduled on January 15th at 10 on A&E. So there you go. Phil Robertson back on Duck Dynasty. Of course, some people may or may not be happy. That is it for the final Atakline for the year. I'll see you all later with that in mind. You've all been attacked by the news from Zach. Thank you all very much for not just watching this video, but for watching any Atakline or Attack Sports for that matter throughout this year. Thank you very much. See you all in 2014, everybody. Have a happy new year. Have a safe one. Yeah.